This is Hovey Smith with Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, and we are at the Austin Film Festival, and this is a set of Alita Battle Angel, one of many that has been constructed in the Austin area for a very wide variety of films of all sorts have been produced here. These include comedy, these include westerns, and these include classical adventures as well as modern TV programs that you see every day. And they're all done right here. Now at the festival, I was of course pitching. And what I am pitching is the solar farm. And we start this pitch as if you were reading a screenplay. Exterior, solar farm. What you see is a vast expanse of 2,000 acres of solar panels and concrete. In the middle of a crossroad, a man sits in his walker. He is dressed in his dress blues with a .45 caliber pistol at his feet, contemplating whether life is really worth living. This land has been his family for 5 generations. It was sold out from under him by a nephew. All his life he worked and slaved to make this a wildlife paradise. And that is now completely and utterly gone. As he sits, he calls back on his ancestors, and they appear. We have a representative of a Native American who first settled this country in ancient pre-Columbian time, whose blood he shares. We have descendants of black slaves whose blood he shares, although no one would talk about it at the time, and of his own ancestors who kept this land and this property intact through famine, through flood, through pestilence, through war, through hurricanes, and personal envy. Nonetheless, it has now been thrown away. As a military engineer, he has wired his house. His intention is to put a bullet in his head, blow up his ancestral home, and burn it. Noise, pistol shot, neck shot, close in, hand hanging from his walker, dripping blood. It pools on the concrete. As it pools, it runs. And it runs into a small creek and makes contact with the soil. And he rejoins all his people in the ground, in the soil itself. Takeaway, visual, aerial shot, receding. The solar farm gets smaller and smaller. And as it does so, you see a verdant green forest all around and tractors without pollution working verdant fields. He gave it up for the good of greater mankind. The end. And here we have a wind machine for producing wind on demand. Mexico and Portugal would not be without their tiles. Some broken, some replaced. Very realistic.